What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to On the Beach with Pete, the hobby along, paint along series that you put on in the background whilst you do your hobby or painting. And on the beach, because the sun is shining, the water is glistening, it's daytime. We're going to hit the beach today. So get your glues, brushes, paints, models, whatever else you need. Tea, coffee. I've got coffee today with some lion's mane mushroom, very good for the brain. Won't be ready to drink just yet, but super excited. I've got a nice lot of models to apply some paint to, and let's just get to the bench. Okay, so on the beach, we've done so many on the benches lately, and you know, we're going to be approaching the next milestone of that soon, which will be the 500, the big 500 episodes of On the Bench. Wow, that's going to be I've done. And then there's these On the Beaches, which got started last year, I think. There's no actual difference in format, really, other than hopefully quality. I'll just try to make them a higher quality, if possible. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to... Do you know, I'm just looking at this guy here, and there's an awful mould line on his cloak. One that I just cannot ignore. So I'm going to have to, and you know, this goes against what I like to do. I'm going to have to try and take it off with primer on. So anyway, so carry on. So this is part of what I'm going to do today. I think I need some file going on here, some filing action. Could do with like a more rounded one, really. Don't know if I've got any out. I think they're all in yeah. Well, we could use, I suppose, an actual mould line remover. That's the trouble. You start putting primer on, some paint, and it shows up. It really shows the errors that's been done. Right. Put some... Oh no, that's graveyard grey. That's the trouble. I've got these glasses on. I can't see what's up close. Sorry, what's distance. I can only see up close with them. Right. Reprime that area. Oh, I don't know. What's going on here? Right. Gotta put the primer on. And we gotta wait for it to dry. Right, okay. I think that's it. Yeah, right, so sorry about that. Back to where I started now. Okay, so I've got some really cool miniatures to paint. Obviously, this chappie's not going to be one of them now, because I need to wait for his primer to dry. But I've got a load of others, dude. This one here needs varnishing, so I was wondering whether to gloss or satin or matte varnish it. I may matte varnish it. May do. Lamium medium. Well, that's odd. Oh, I put Lamium medium over here, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a matte, but I actually have matte varnish, so it's not a biggie. Anyways, pop that over there too. So if I put the varnish on him, he'll be done. Now if you look at him, he's done as much as I want him to be done, you know. We're Shark. Lovely jubbly coffee. I know, right? We're Shark. Well, I am actually going to get some not Lamium medium, some matte varnish, because I need to drag or push my paint station over to me. See, I've got satin, but I'm just not sure. Gloss, matte acrylic varnish. Matte acrylic varnish. Right. Ooh, there we go. Pop that over there. I'm going to have a real good beach cleanup, as it were, at some point. Probably after this. Now, so I'm in a much better frame of mind than I was when I made my last videos. So that's good. So I'm able to think clearer. You know, I can accept things more for what they are, and I can just get on with life, basically. So it looks like I'm matte varnishing this dude. I may put a couple of spots of gloss on, like his tongue or whatever, but for the most part, he's going to be matte varnished. Yeah, that's right. Now, gloss, for those of you that don't know, gloss is the better varnish in terms of protection. Obviously, the satin is not quite so good, and the matte is not as good, even more not good, but it is still a seal. It is still a seal, but I prefer it in general, my miniatures to be matte varnished. I know there's some people out there, especially Napoleonic people, they like to gloss their miniatures, and I respect that. I really do. You know, good on you. That's a heck of a way. I mean, this guy is a metal miniature. He's very heavy. But once he's painted up now and sealed, yeah, he's good to go. He can get off the bench, start causing havoc to NPCs or whatever. I probably will put some gloss on his tongue. Not that you'll see it really like that, but there. So I'm gonna pop him over there. Let him dry. Actually, I'll put him on there because I don't want to mess that up. Okay, so that is cool. Now, matte varnish, put that over there. So that's one miniature off my bench already. How cool is that? And we've hardly started. Right. So, it's a question of what I want to work on next. I've got these fellows which I don't really want to add to set their bases, so I might put a shade wash on their bases. Yeah, I might do an Agrax shade or something, you know, a dark tone or whatever. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, very unusual miniatures, these. and not very detailed, but you know, it's not about that always. It's just about what they represent. Okay, red tone, dark tone. Dark toning. I think that might be too dark. I don't know though. What do I reckon? I still think Agrax Earthshade would be the better choice in this. Sorry, I'm just looking through my shade washes here. Shade, Agrax Earthshade. How bizarre. Here we go. Agrax Earthshade. Looking for a specific bottle because I've got loads of them and I don't want to just open them all. If one can stay closed for a while, then all the better. Okay, now that's base brush I will use to blob some Agrax Earthshade onto the bases. Yeah, there we go. One. There's only 3 of them. I need to do this too. That'll be 2. This will be 3. That and that and that there. So what I like to do, guys, is get some paint on each of my miniatures at some point, you know, and right now I'm thinking, yeah, that's cool. I've got him like a pirate. I want to give him a red jacket. I don't know why. I want his jacket, his coat, to be red. So out come the reds. Let's break out the reds, shall we? What sort of red shall we paint him? Quite a bright red, I think. Mephiston red is, of course, the classic. Yeah, Mephiston red it is. It's gonna go onto the electric paint shaker. See if I can liven it up. I don't know if there's any paint in it actually, so yeah, there's some paint in it. So we'll use that. There we go. Just mixing it up on my palette. Hopefully that's mixed up enough. to work on that a bit later. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll use this paintbrush, it's cool. So, let's see what we got here. It's got all sorts of folds on this jacket, but don't know what that's going to be. Yellow goes well with red. Maybe do a sort of yellow sash. White goes with anything. Yeah. So I'll do sort of a brighter red for his cuffs and things like that. Or an orange. Orangey red. You know, really bright. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That is looking good. I have a touch of white on the edge to represent his shirt. He's got like ruffles underneath his sleeves at the end. So I think it's probably going to be like his shirt, his undershirt or something. Yeah. So, what brings this on the beach to you? Well, like I said, the sun is shining, the sun is streaming through my window right now. It's daytime, and it's like the difference between summer and winter, really, on the beaches and on the benches. On the beaches, feel like I'm doing the paint-alongs in the summer. On the benches, feel like winter. That's not always the case. It's just how it feels, the perception. That's usually down to day or night, that kind of thing. Nighttime always feels more gloomy, like winter. And it's just, I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my studio at the moment, so I've got lots of stuff coming up. Lots of stuff I'm excited for. I'm really excited for. Lord of the Rings. It's always good when I get a revamp of the Lord of the Rings enthusiasm again. Like proper fantasy, that is. Proper fantasy. I mean, even the old world fantasy had guns. I mean, who has guns in fantasy? Don't. That's not fantasy. Just don't. No. Might have a corn red hat. There. I know I've done some over painting on some areas, but all in all, I think that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, good. Right. So here's jacket. I'm gonna say we've done that. Right. Yeah, that's not a bad. I mean, I look at him and not all the pirates are going to be bad guys. I'd like some good guy pirates, if that makes sense. Whether he's going to be one, I don't know. But I want him to have brighter colour. I've got a ghost pirate in my Epic Encounters box set, so I could use him. I've got some various other pirate miniatures that I can use. So yeah, so that's good. Pop him to one side now. What shall I take next? This knight. Sort of a bronze. Need to do a bit of a bronze colour, couldn't we? Or a copper or something. What have we got here? Sycorax bronze. I think it needs a bit more shaking, to be truthful. Oops. It's fallen off. But I did need this paint stirrer thing. Looks like it might be beyond saving. We can but try. Mix it up by hand first. Pop it back on. Oops. Knock him off. Why not? Pop it back on the electric paint shaker. I mean, if this really hasn't done it. No, do you know what? I think it's past saving. Binning it. I'm not holding on to stuff that's not serving me. Balthasar Gold. Nope. Canoptech Alloy. That might. Now this seems quite light, more of a silver. Canoptech Alloy, kind of is. I'm not sure about it. The search goes ever on. Haha! Castellax bronze. Oh, I think we're on to the winner now, folks. But I think we're on to a winner. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I do say so myself. Thank you very much. Right, let's try this one then, shall we? Get the old palette. Thinner. At least a drop of that. Right, okay. If any of them are too light, I just darken them down with a dark tone if I want to. So, here we go. Yeah, so that's doing that on the top of the helmet. Just concentrating on this aspect of the miniature. There we go. I might do the hilt of his sword. This colour too. There. That's him done. Right, can this model have anything colour? Maybe the helmet with horns. I don't even know what this model is. It's got soft features, so it's just going to be like a which, what, who, really, sort of thing. Wish that I had duck feet. Anybody remember that book? Yeah, it's a bit of everything. So I think it's a woman or a female character here. But who knows? Who knows, right? The hilt of her sword, or what I assume to be the hilt of her sword. We'll do that. I'm sure there was something on this model as well. I was going to do like a bronzy type of colour. I don't know. Maybe his shoulder guard. Say it's a he, like I know. I don't know. It could be a she. Basically, I like to do as much with the colour if I've got it out and it's ready to go as I can, which is why it's handy often having several miniatures on the bench at once. You waste a lot less paint that way. Got like a sort of, oh god, thing going on here as well, so I'm going to utilise that. There, now that is looking pretty good, I think. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right, we've got some paint on him. We're whizzing along. This is good. So, although at the time of filming this, it's not that long ago since my roller coaster of a week. It was actually last week at the time of filming. I have come to terms with things a lot more, and I think I'm more in control again of my life. So yeah, if it wants to be, if life wants to play silly buggers, then let it, whatever. But I'm enjoying this sunshine that we're getting here at the moment. Makes everything feel lighter, better, just better in general. A bit of a tremor there, sorry about that. Alright. So she's a bit of a piratey type character herself. This little dwarf guy, I assume he's a dwarf, I don't know, Don't actually know. He's about the size of a halfling, but he looks like a dwarf, so he could be just like a really, really small, like midget-sized dwarf. They're bound to have exceptions as well. Not all exactly the same, are they? It's like they could have bigger ones, bigger dwarves. Oh, stop shaking, Pete. I'm on this medication which causes tremors, and I seem to notice it more in my left hand, but it's anti-seizure medication, so I haven't really got much choice in the matter. I gotta take it. Don't want another seizure, so yeah. That's his shield done. I believe I got a guy here. He's got a shield on his back. Who knows where from? Oh, this is a great episode. I think this is the first on the beach episode this year. I'm sure it's, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But oh man, yeah, and I don't care that it takes longer to upload or whatever. It's just because I'm filming in a higher resolution. That's fine with me. I feel good. And I know it takes a bit longer, but that's good. Doesn't matter quite so much to me in the winter. Anybody else got any don't think so. yeah, it's definitely an arrow. Sorry, I was talking to myself then. That's rude. Shouldn't do that. Right. Yep. Think we're kind of done. I don't think my cut pass would have any bronze on him. His assassin's chest plates might be bronze to make him darker. He's got like tiny little chest plates. Better. Real character, these metal miniatures. I love them. Love the bits. Yeah. So I've got to do some more videos later too. Yeah. Some bench updates. Right. Think we're good. Right. Just a question of what do I do next? Trousers for my cut pass. What would a cut pass be wearing? That's the thing. Gotta think carefully about these things. Whilst I remember, guys, can I ask that you give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you don't like it, well, one, I'm surprised you're still watching, but two, give it a thumbs down. But please don't just ignore it. Just give it one or the other. I really would appreciate that. Because I see things like, on my analytics, like you had like 30 or 40 views and no likes or dislikes. I mean, you either like it or you don't, really, Please like it if you do. Because that helps me and it doesn't cost anything. I need all the help I can get with my analytics and views. That makes me feel good, from a mental health perspective. So I really would appreciate it, guys. Really, really, really. Anyway, back to the show. What am I gonna... Or shall I paint some boots instead? That's a thing I could do. Yeah, I could do that. In fact, I think I probably... Boots. So, go back to this Baron or Lord or whatever he is. I'm going to put some snakebite leather on his boots, although he's got a darker primer, so they'll be darker brown, and I'm okay with that. I really, really am. It's fine. So, right. Well, you still get the contrasts on it, so contrast paints, good by name and by nature. So that's good. Oh, a friend of mine, who I used to go to school with, we were conversing the other night, last night actually. We both got an interest in old retro computers from our childhood days. I told him I got a Spectrum to display and all the rest of it, and he was saying, "Oh, have you seen the new? Or have you seen the Spectrum, the retro? It looks exactly the same. It's got some games installed, pre-installed games on it. I think you can download more for it." I thought, no, I haven't. So I had a look. It sounds cool. I thought I'll have a look. It looks amazing. I'm really impressed with it. So I thought, well, that's good. Yeah, that is good. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we went to Tesco down here at Seaton, and right next door to that is it's like a Premier Inn now, some new housing estates. Used to be a place called Warner's holiday camp. So I went over there with Dylan. So we took Dylan with us in the car. And I was just walking around, reminiscing about the old days. Because I went there as a child once or twice. My father, who was conducting business with various people there. So it was interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Right. Satchel type thing. I've got to lean him against the desk, otherwise my hand shakes too much. It goes everywhere. So done that now. Right, so that's that. Who else needs boots that can be just like dark brown or what have you? Do 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 do. No, I think we need Abaddon Black. I think next. Let's wash him off. What time have we got on our timer? 46 minutes. So it's not long left to the end of the episode. The end of the show. Well, it's lovely here in the sun doing this. This is what retirement feels like, doing this. Really amazing. Yeah, you think you could do this all day, every day. Why is that like that? Let's put that over there. Right. Now, Abaddon Black. It's a strange beast. So I'll put some of that in. Put a speck of water in with that one. I'm going to be painting shoes, I think. Starting with this chappy with the red jacket. Yeah. It's a bit more like it. I think I need some stronger glasses. Just switching over to my stronger glasses. Yeah, you got proper pirate shoes, this one. Which means you're going to have to proper pirate socks. Yeah. Yeah. And that for him. Right, okay. This cat purse. He looks like he's got shoes of some descript. Yeah. Let's get this in here. I've got to find my other cat purse model. I've got it around somewhere. I know it's going to crop up at some point, so that'll be interesting. I think I want this. I don't know, like trader guy or whoever, market stall vendor, him to have black shoes as well. I think also, do you remember my alien? I might be able to paint the eyes on that. I'm at a stage where I can do that. Yeah. Oh, I think I'll do him with a black head cap thing on here. Why not? And why not? Oh, I love doing this episode, guys. This is really cool. I'm so pumped for the Lord of the Rings stuff I've got as well coming up. So, yeah, not to mention all the other 40k stuff I've got, like Kill Team and the what's it called? Jungle Patrol. No, what? That one with the jungle. What's it called? Lost Patrol. That's it. So I have to turn around and look at it then. Yeah, I'll get going on that at some point as well. Okay. Okie dokie. I'll do his facial features another time. Anywhere else for black? Might do my would-be dwarf in black boots actually. Okay. So if I press against the bench, the tremors subside a little bit, which is good. Which is very good, actually. Okay, just the other side to do now. And once I've done this, I'm going to switch to the alien and just do a layer of brown and black on his eyeballs. See how it looks. So I can do other layering and highlights or whatever I need to do. I can avoid the eyes, so I need to be a bit more precise now. I've gone over the whole alien model, as it were, in a rough way. Yeah. Right, so that's that. 54 minutes. So yeah, I am going to take my alien. Let's zoom out a bit for this one. Gonna paint his eyes. Oh yeah. It's a bit more alien-esque now. That's good. So it's, yeah, Saturday. I've been out with a friend of hers this morning for coffee and that, natter, catching up. Then later on we went for lunch. We've taken Dylan out on the beach. We've taken him around the block. We've had a little bit of interaction with dogs. It's been good. Yeah. Creepy. So that brings me to the end of that, and I haven't, I've put paint on a lot of miniatures, but yeah, not a lot of them have come off the bench. Only one, in fact. So looking at the time, I'm going to switch back to me. Well, thank you. I'm leaning back in my chair now, so to adjust the camera. Yeah, so leaning back in my chair. Thank you ever so much for joining me on this first episode of the year of On the Beach with Pete. Super excited for that too. Hopefully that's a kind of like a premonition, forewarning, whatever. Not warning, but a sort of feeling that this is what's to come. The sunshine and the brightness and the super coolness. But yeah, don't forget, thumbs up the video. It's so important for my analytics. It really is. But if you don't like it, it's fine. Down thumbs it. I want you to. If you don't like it, down thumbs it. But either way, it helps me. And thank you so much. Leave a comment. Do whatever you want to do. And remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you guys on another video. Bye for now. Bye bye.